know.
But I need a scope for that.
Yeah, no, this way.
Yeah. No, I mean to shoot. I need a scope.
It's good?
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask me, like.
Yeah. So Bryan, tell me where the name Wolfman came from, and it's probably not your only title because I call you Machine.
What happened was this: when I was doing my chemo, this well, it happened a year ago, but it's just like this. It just kind of like got cemented when this witch. I went to Portland, Oregon, and I was going through chemo. I don't know how she knew I had cancer. And she was just like, oh, she gave me this necklace. Like, she gave me 2 necklaces, and the one had an eye. It looks like this.
Right.
And she said, well, it will help you out. What is this?
It's a talisman of the evil eye.
Yeah, it's like an amulet, you know, like. Yeah. And she thinks I'm gonna, you know. I was like, what are you giving me this? This is like and she's like, oh, it's like a werewolf amulet. And it's like, oh, really? But you know, I made a joke. I said, I'm already a fucking werewolf.
Look at me. Yeah.
And now I feel healthy, dude. Like, I don't know what it did to me. It made me feel. Maybe it's all mental or something, but yeah, it's kind of like if you watch the movie Wolf by Jack Nicholson, it's kind of like that's what's happening.
And Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah.
It's like a lycanthropy type of thing.
Right. So what she did was she made you.
Maybe a psychological thing, but I do smell things now. It's weird. I could like hear and smell things at work now. Like it's.
She convinced you that only the silver bullet can be.
Yeah, I don't think even a silver bullet can
no?
work.
So we gotta get
that's all mythology.
Wolfbane and Belladonna and all that. Okay, we gotta find an herbalist.
Something like that. And it's
don't worry, we're not gonna try to get it. All right. So are there any other titles besides me saying Machine?
Machine? What do you mean? Like?
Well, I'm War Daddy, so you know.
No, you're gun. You're the gunner.
Yeah, but you call me War Daddy when we talk about Fury.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
War
I
Daddy.
call you Machine. What else do people call you? Or what else have you been called?
In football, they used to call me the Wolverine.
Okay, that's respectable.
And then he went to the Wolf. Yeah, because I was like, because nothing could stop me when I was in football. I would just fucking run through there, you know, like even though just like the guys are like fucking 6'5", I would just run through them.
So you probably had legs. I'm big and slow and uncoordinated.
Yeah, I think legs. I think mostly I was just like vicious, you know, because I was pretty animalistic in high school. No, I just got kind of calmed down now a little bit. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, I love the game, but I never got big enough, and I was never fast enough.
I'm short, dude. Like, but I was pretty strong, so I couldn't be stopped, and that's one of the best things I did in high school.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Like.
The last time, when was the last time you got to play football with like teams?
Fuck, 1994.
Wow, mine's more recent. It was 96. I came home from that so banged up that I just told my boss, oh yeah, I got mugged.
Well, what are you?
I told him I got mugged at the ATM.
You got.
So, okay. Let's see. The next one that I wanted to ask you, because we talked before, and you were riffing on the meaning of life and all of that.
I could do that again.
You know, that was a good place for it to segue. So, what do you want to do, or think should be done that would make the world better?
I think we just got to be kind to each other. You know, because we know we're not gonna live that long. Why you be an asshole? Fucking, you know, like, you know you're gonna die someday. It's not like the animals over here or the fish. They just go, you know. They just swim and shit, you know, like they swim and shit,
and eat each other.
Yeah, and you don't know like when they're gonna die. Like we know we're gonna die, fucking, and we treat each other like shit, you know. Why can't we just be kind, you know, to each other? You know, we have fucking short time here, especially me, you know, like fuck, I have cancer, so it's like I'd rather just be kind to people. And it's like, I mean, it's like I just don't take him personally as much anymore, you know.
Right.
Like someone's an asshole, it's like. But you can't let them step over the boundaries too, you know. You just gotta like keep him in check. But they're just being kind to each other. It's like, what's the point of being a bitter asshole?
Right. See, if you're trying to,
it's like I'm the opposite. Like the more I get older, the more I get more like chilled. You know, I'm getting more relaxed and stuff. Like I wasn't relaxed like this before. I punch people right away, dude. Like I don't, because I used to box. When you box, it's like it's ready to go. You know, like.
Right.
But now it's just like I'm more relaxed. Like I appreciate people more. Like, and I only care about family and friends. That's it. My wife, number one. It's just like, yeah. She's pretty much like changed everything. Like, because I used to be more savagely crazy, but now I'm just more like a relaxed. Like, part of it's dying too. So.
Well, but, that happened to be what you went through, but you grew into the better you.
Yeah, better me, like less bitter. Because some people, they get older, they get more bitter, and it's like, to me, it's the opposite. It's like I'm getting more calmer every year. Like, I don't want to have a fucking stroke, man. Like, I'm always angry and shit.
Right. I try to make everybody around me better.
Yeah. Like what we're doing right now, man. Like none of the fuckers want to do podcasts. It's just you.
It's okay. They don't get to enjoy this. So, when you were in Rum and Coke, how did that get started? And what lessons did you learn from that?
Oh, just the camaraderie, like really flowing together. Because the way we played, it was, how I am. I just do everything freestyle, even with life. I just wing it. And we kind of like, we had that bond where just like it's together without even talking to each other, and just music plays together, it flows together like water. So yeah, that's
awesome.
pretty much, well, that first started at like, I think 2009, and I was just looking at my Les Paul guitar. It's like, oh, I should start with my friend, they have a band, and shit got separated, like everyone they have like a different thing going on. You can't do that in the band, dude. You guys gotta have like what do you call that? King Arthur type of shit.
Yeah.
Without that, it's like you might as well. The guy has to be straight about it. Say, I can't do this anymore. Like instead of like pulling it out on gigs and stuff. I met a lot of people. I played in San Jose. There was a lot of fucking bikers there. It was fun. You didn't turn into like that Mick Jagger shit though, but.
Well, there's only one Altamont Speedway.
That riot shit,
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm glad it didn't happen that way. So
that's what that whole song was about, or at least a big piece of it. The American Pie. That song.
I like that song.
Yeah, that was in that song.
Oh, that's about that shit, like about the
jumping jack flash on a candlestick.
Oh shit! I did not know that. Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, what would you say is the challenge that you've had, and that you have, and that you see coming up for you?
I would say cancer, but it's the same way. It's just like, to me, it's more like it's nature. It's taking over, and it wants to fucking kill me. Mother Nature wants to kill me, but it's like.
You beat it so far, man.
Yeah, I'm beating it like, well, the doctors are like, how the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah, I wouldn't have known at all when I met
they were
you.
like, how, all they did was turn gray. The chemo turned my shit gray. But I did gain, I think, 10 pounds of muscle during chemo.
Have you ever seen Gray?
Huh?
Have you ever seen Gray?
No, yours is blonde.
Sure, yeah, it's old man blonde. Okay.
No, this is what chemo does. Like, it didn't, I'm lucky because I didn't lose my hair, I wouldn't care if I lost my hair either, though.
Yeah. Well, I didn't lose mine either. See, I got this great flowing mane of hair right under the skin.
Oh, you're like a lion.
Yeah.
Like exactly. Fabio or something.
Mufasa. So, what surprised you? If you look back at everything you've been through, what has surprised you the most?
Surprised me? Honestly, nothing's surprising me right now. Like, it's... I don't want to, like, put on myself too much, but I think...
all right.
Like surprise, like, nothing has surprised me. Everything is good. Like, I don't... I say I gotta see like 10 yards, like, and going in is like already seeing things, But yeah, there's some things that surprise me. Like, it's just like, I mean, it's. I'm just being honest. Like, it's like nothing surprising me. Like, I could see through the cobwebs, I guess.
Okay, so
this podcast surprised the fuck out of me. You did, because I didn't know you were gonna be down to do it. I asked everyone, you don't want to fucking do it.
I'm just nuts, that's all.
Oh,
that
has to work that way.
Yeah, they're going to come take me away, and you can visit me in the hospital and stuff. But,
we need something like that in the world, Like, fucking just go balls out.
Yeah. So, for the podcast, how should people, like, get involved, or how should they How can you bring people in, or how do people, relate to it? How should they relate to this?
How should we relate to us? But
Yeah.
just talking to them, and you
Okay.
get their stories out, and that's it. Like just. It's shoot the shit, I don't want this to be like a, Johnny Carson shit. And then it's got to be clinical, It's like, yeah, like that. Like I want everything to be organic, Like whatever happens, and we're not scared to what happens.
Okay.
We will edit shit though, but
Right. We know you got the wolf, but what are the influencers or mascots or heroes or role models? We got the wolf, and I know we got Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page. I met Slash. Yeah.
Okay.
Slash was my inspiration on Les Paul guitar. Steven Spielberg was. Alfred Hitchcock. I'm into filmmaking. Like I did a commercial for Petsco. Like I did all kinds of shit, and I think Alfred Hitchcock did a lot for me. Like, but just watching like Vertigo and shit. Like, not even just camera, like movie stuff. It's more like psychological. Like you see like the dark side of things and the beautiful side of things. Like he shows it, He shows it in his films and stuff. It's not like a, what do you call that, cookie cutter. It's just something different. He was doing something different.
Okay. Very good.
You get into people's fear,
Hitchcock.
And then Spielberg kind of get it out with Jaws, but just get the fuck out of me, and I couldn't go to like even this.
Right. I have that nightmare at least weekly.
Weekly with the shark.
Of being at, yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah, meeting Bruce, yeah. Let's see. Is there anybody, Alexander the Great or Abraham Lincoln? Is there somebody you would switch places with if you could?
No.
Okay.
I like my life, man. Like even if it's gonna be short, it's like I'd rather just live it. I gotta see through it.
Okay.
Like, go at the ending. Like it's. I just really, because all this shit that America is such as a consumer fucking place, and like the materialistic shit. I know it sounds cliche. It's just like I'm getting to the point where it's just like, wow, like, I kind of like it that it doesn't matter. Like,
Okay.
I die, I'm not gonna take it with me.
This is gonna matter to you though. Is that see? I knew you told me about rum and coke.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a filmmaker until like partway into planning this, and then I found out yesterday that you're a chef.
Yeah, I
with
used to be a
celebrity-
chef.
Yeah.
I used to be a chef, and like the last. I like cooking, but I fucking hated the job because this is a bougie ass restaurant, and I had to like. It was super stressful. Paid a lot though.
Yeah.
It's
So you were like
paid a
competing with
lot
Chez
of
Panisse
money.
and all that kind of.
Yeah, it's like I can't take this anymore.
Okay.
But the night I quit, it was like, and I decided who's gonna be my last customer. My last person I'm gonna cook for was Reese Witherspoon.
Oh
And she was
man, you
there.
can't. Yeah.
And
you
she was
can't
there,
get better
she
than
was
that.
super nice. I gave her a burrata.
That's awesome.
And man, I'm filtered. And I'm about to quit that night, so I just talked to her like a normal person. Like, I just thought I was just like talking like normal, like how I am right now. I'm cursing and shit.
Right.
Not at her, but I'm just like,
No,
like,
and this is not a made up story.
and she
I've
liked
seen
it,
the picture,
Yeah,
so.
she liked it. She liked her. She liked it that I was real. So, because I'm not really professional. I don't give a fuck about being professional. It's just like
Okay.
I'd rather just talk to you, like how you are, organic.
Good. So as a professional, if you're not holding anything else out that I should know about and should be asking you about, because I'm gonna poke you.
That's
in the eye
everything I have now.
Okay, I'm gonna poke you in the eye with a stick if there's something else that I didn't know about.
You got everything, but you're just seeing through my rope filter like this. You're just watching it like now. But this is like the first podcast, so there's gonna be more and shit.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna just ask, what's next for you? Because I'm
What's
big
next?
into bucket lists. I'm big into hey, this summer it's gonna be this, or
Yeah.
What's next for you, man?
My next, probably just like go boating with my wife. That's about it. Like, that's one of the bucket lists. Like, we just wanted to get on the boat, and because she has never been on the boat before, and I took her one time to Alcatraz, and she just thought it was magical. That's pretty much it. Just hanging out with my wife and
Beautiful.
we're doing this podcast. You know, that's one of the bucket lists, and this is it. You know,
Cool.
it's kind of like a recording before I die. So this is like, you know, it's like traveling back in time. So.
Okay. If you were one of our guests that I'd be interviewing, I would give you this whole canned thing about, well, Bryan, thank you for being with us today, or now a friend of the show, and well, y'all come back now.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're going to be here. You're about to interview me.
Yeah, I'm gonna interview you. Just fuck it. Let me do. Oh yes.